one win away from making history in their young careers. Jordyn and Savannah were just one win away from becoming back-to-back champions. They did it with the New York Liberty. Now in the city of LA, they're ready to call themselves champions once again.
Game 3 of the WNBA Finals. Jordyn and Savannah could easily win this at home, go back-to-back seasons as champions. This would be huge for them as the Aces have 3 to shoot. Good defense from Savannah there, and Lauren Cox able to get the rebound. There's Jordyn. Savannah there. Savannah going up. Can she get it in? Yes, she got it in there with the 2. There's the stat line there for Savannah. She got the first points of the game. I want to foul there, shooting foul there from Lauren Cox there. Now, I believe Jordyn and Savannah were signed to a 5-year deal with the Sparks, so they got paid. They definitely got paid. And they're looking to turn this team into a dynasty here after leaving the Liberty after couple years with them too, as well as Jordyn tries to land the 3, can't quite get it to go. Now the fast break there, Cambage laying that one in. Very rarely do you ever see someone like Jordyn, of Jordyn's caliber, miss 3s like that. Trying to pass to Savannah, tip pass there. Savannah's able to get it back. You gotta shoot it, though. Savannah's gonna shoot it off, obviously, there. Not able. Sometimes you just gotta take a shot. Williams there with a 3 and a drain.
3 points.
Now, if the Sparks win this, they win the championship. This is the last game. It's a best-of-5 series, so in the WNBA, it's not the 7 as Jordyn lands a 3. See if Buckets and Baller can bring a championship to LA. That's the easy mid-range from Chelsea Gray. Zowie B with the ball. Zowie B right in there. Lauren Cox can't get that one to go. So I'm really excited to be. Obviously, can't wait to get my hands on 2K22. Been waiting for that for a while, man. You don't know. It's like, I love doing the wrestling stuff. I love doing, RCW. That's my favorite thing. That's like my bread and butter. That's what I'm known for, in terms of my content. And that's what I enjoy the most out of anything. Savannah with the pass to 3, and Jordyn gets that one to go. That's probably one of my favorite things to do all across my content creation channels. Whether it be Glimish, Twitch, or wherever it happens to be. Williams open for a 3 again. And the Aces still continue to add to that lead there. Jordyn gets right off the rim. But yeah, like that's been my bread and butter. That's been, what I do for content. And well, it'll be nice to actually, be able to get back to it again after 2 years of not having, 2 to 3 years of not having another wrestling game that actually works. We don't really count 2K20 because obviously that didn't work because Jordyn gets another 3 to go. But I'll be excited to actually bring some of that content to you guys and get that going. And I will be streaming on the day that it releases, March 8th for early access. I will be streaming that. So, just to give you guys my first impressions on the game and kind of give you guys a behind-the-scenes look of how I create stuff. I have all the stuff saved on my computer to make the championships, to do all that stuff, so it's all just about uploading it and downloading it to the game and getting it in. So, and with cross-platform community creations, it's going to be easier than ever for creators to collaborate with one another, as Jordyn lands another 3 to tie this game. Jordyn continuing to be a pest on defense. Such great defense there from Buckets and Baller there. And we keep letting them get wide open for threes here. Team unfortunately getting easy baskets. So she's averaging 30 points per game, making over half of her shots too. So, you know, more than half of her shots. So that's pretty damn good stat line there. Can't get much better than that. I don't really know how you could. Good pass there. Good play, and Jordyn just can't get it to go, though. I love the setup, though. Oh, there it goes the ball. The ball gets poked. Zowie B tried to recover it. Couldn't quite get there, but didn't make a basket off of it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And then there's Jordyn with another 3. 17 points in the quarter out of the 19 that the Sparks have scored so far. And now the Aces got to call a timeout. I think Jordyn's going to take a little bit of a rest as Tia Cooper is going to come in there. And now the Sparks up to a lead now with the substitution. Sometimes it's hard. You never know how the bench is going to do. And the average, I believe the average age of this team is 23, so it's a very young, youthful team here on the Sparks. I mean, that was kind of part of, you know, building the Sparks is, you know, getting 2 very, very good young players to build around. You know, you always have your franchise, you know, players, you know. You have your LeBrons, your Kobes, and you know, in football, you got, you know, Tom Brady with the Patriots when, you know, he was drafted by the Patriots, and, you know, nobody ever thought he was going to be the franchise guy, but he ended up going on this 20-year onslaught with the Patriots, and, you know, let's see if, you know, some of that Tom Brady magic can kind of rub off on Jordyn and Savannah, and they could turn the Sparks into a dynasty here. Maybe not as long as the Patriots were able to, but, you know, that's kind of really hard to replicate any of that. There's Jordyn with the pass again there, and a 3 drops. In the first quarter, she's made over 60% field goal percentage here, so she's been doing exceptionally well. Savannah's not out there with her, surprisingly. No easy shots. That wasn't too easy. They had to really work for that one. See Cooper with a pass to Jordyn. Jordyn can't get that one to go in and out. She's still playing exceptionally well, and there's Lauren Cox with the rebound. She has been getting boards all day long here. We're trying to set up some play here. Good ball movement. Jordyn's going to let one go, and that's a little off. You could tell there she didn't get all underneath that one. Not a good release. She didn't really have much space either for that shot. And there's a three there for the Aces, as the Aces are inching closer. Cutting this lead, but there's Jordyn with another three. Good defense there. Walker's gonna let one go, and she can't get that one to fall through. Good block. What a fantastic block there from the Sparks. Good defense. Good way to charge back on defense. Get that block. And that's a good foul to take there from Walker. That's a great foul to take.
Shooting for the Aces, Destiny Slocum.
And the Aces cut the lead down to 8. There's Savannah right there, right beside her sister. She's trying everything in her power to get some points. And the assist is going to go to Savannah. Even though that she might not be getting a lot of points, she's helping out the team one way or the other. Jordyn, 3 ball again. This is as hot as you're going to get. Jordyn and Savannah, they are a hot commodity here in the WNBA. And every team was offering them contracts when they left the New York Liberty, and it was a huge surprise for them leaving the Liberty. They thought that they would stay home in New York. You know, that means a lot to them as they are Brooklyn natives. And there's another 3. Finding the open teammate. Good defense, good there. Not allowing the Aces to get any type of room. And speaking of room there's the 3.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
As the Sparks call a timeout here, we're going to put Erica Wheeler in there. Give Savannah and Jordyn both a little bit of a rest. And the halftime, they lead by 20. The Sparks are going to start off the second half. Jordyn and Savannah on the court for the second half here. Starting here. Oh, trying to get it to Savannah to get her some points. Chelsea Gray, 3 ball. But the Sparks have developed a huge lead. However, there's still plenty of time left to go in this game. Don't want to get too comfortable here. You know, I mean, 20 points at the end of the half, that's a great lead to have. But it ain't over until it's over. You know, it's like with Tom Brady and the Patriots. You give him way too much time, he'll make you pay. And that's exactly what the Sparks don't want to happen. You know, they were a little bit too close for comfort there in the last game. Only winning by 4 points. A win's a win nonetheless, but you don't want to get too comfortable. And another turnover, a couple of turnovers on a couple of these possessions here. It's not good, but Jordyn's getting them back. Jordyn's getting the balls back there. And another three lands perfectly for Jordyn.
Backcourt violation. The ball goes to Los Angeles. Substitution for Las Vegas.
Savannah landed another three a couple minutes ago here. And Jordyn and Savannah are on a wild streak here. They're definitely, you know, showing the Aces that, you know, they remember when the Aces beat them in the finals when they were on the Liberty together. So now they are giving them the same treatment that they received when they were on the Liberty together. So, you know, the Aces are kind of getting a little bit of payback
Second personal foul.
for a second time. Not just for the first, but second time. T. Cooper with a pass to Jordyn, and Jordyn lands another three. And it seems that the Aces are going to be swept here. You know, not only are they going to, it seems like they're not going to come home with the trophy, but also they're going to be swept, and that's the worst kind of defeat you can have, is a sweep. But they are still going to keep fighting back as the Aces land another three. And Jordyn's going to take another rest. And again, the Sparks have found themselves up to almost 20 points of a lead. They finished a close win last game, but now it seems like this is just astronomical right here. As the third quarter is starting to come to a close here. Asia Wilson, there's good defense by Savannah there. Making it a little tough. Great turnover. And the Sparks, oh, almost. Can you believe if that went in there? That would have been one hell of a play. But the Sparks in the third quarter. Pretty damn good lead. We're going to look at the assists of the game. Good play. As the Sparks lead by 21. Kelsey Plum, 3. That's instantly in there. But this is absolutely insane. Like, it seems like nobody can stop the Sparks, and it just seems that, you know, you're not going to get any better than the way the Sparks are playing right now. Yes, they've had a couple of turnovers, as we've just seen there, and throughout this game, but it hasn't really hurt them as much as you think you thought it would. There's Savannah with a rebound. Erica Wheeler, there's Jordyn. Jordyn in the corner, 3, off. Williams, there's Erica Wheeler with the rebound. There's Savannah. Savannah right there. Savannah taking one. And that's off. Poke of the ball, though. Oh, another poke of the ball. And the Sparks will get it. As the Aces were the last ones to touch it. Jordan on the inbound. And the Aces are going to call another timeout. It's pretty damn crazy here. We're just going to let Jordyn stay in. Savannah's going to rest for a little bit. She doesn't have much energy there. There's Jordyn. Jordyn going to try and get the assist, but Cambage foul in there.
Teams first. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Nika Ogulike.
When I play on custom sliders here, you know, I've kind of buffed up a little bit of the CPU too as well, because I felt like they weren't making shots that they should have made. Jordyn's gonna go right up in and lay one in. 45 points for Jordyn, and another steal. Erica Wheeler getting the basket, and Jordyn with the assist. She right now is basically running wild. Chelsea Gray. Left wide open for a 3. There's Zoe B. Erica Wheeler. Erica Wheeler pass to Jordyn. Jordyn's going to drain it. I don't know how much better you can get, really. And there's Jordyn again. Poking the ball away again. Oh, can't quite get that one to go, as Chelsea Gray was able to get one back on defense. Five to shoot. Off there. Wilson Tolliver. 3. Draining it. There's Jordyn. Jordyn's going to try and get another 3 to add to her totals and can't quite get that one to go. That's okay, because She's going to take another one. There's another one, and she lands it. You can't get much better than this, honestly. This is a clean sweep of the Aces. An absolute clean sweep. And it's off. Tolliver, wide open three, off there. You're not always going to make them. Playing really good defense there. Hand in her face, and it's not a good shot there from Jordyn, but Jordyn has made as many threes as she possibly can here. She's played lights out.
Aces foul. Chelsea Gray.
And Chelsea Gray is going to pick up the shooting foul there.
Second team foul. Shooting for your Los Angeles Sparks. Lauren Cox. 2 shots.
Lauren missing the first one, and she lands the second. Trying to pull off the screen. Oh, Jordyn again poking the ball away, but couldn't quite come up with it.
Angel McCutcheon.
And they made it real tough for the Aces throughout this game.
Aces foul. Asia Wilson.
Loose ball foul, though.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Destiny Slocum. Substitution.
And now Savannah's coming in. Savannah trying to land a three. Can't quite get that one to go. Now Savannah was sitting for a little bit because she had a little bit of a fatigue there. There's Jordyn picking up the steal. Zowie B with a pass to Jordyn. Jordyn hesitated a little bit, but she still makes the jumper. She wanted the three, but she took the jumper as much as she could. Great turnover again. Sparks are playing great defense. Savannah almost had another turnover, and there's Jordyn with another three. Good poke of the ball. They are making it really tough here.
Liz Cambage. Assistant. Chelsea Gray.
This is just an astronomical lead. Zowie B gonna go for the three. Can't quite get it to go.
Asia Wilson.
As the Aces continue to at least, fight. I mean, there's not much they can do, really. This is kind of just the way it is.
Angel McCutcheon. For 3.
But they're not gonna go away without kicking and screaming first.
Las Vegas foul call.
And Savannah's gonna go to the line.
First personal foul, teams first. Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Williams. Taking 2 shots.
And Savannah drops in 2 free throws. "28 seconds left. I think it's safe to say that Buckets and Baller are champions yet again. As they tick down the last few remaining seconds, Bloom there with a wide open 3 and can't get that one to go. As Jordyn taking one last shot and it lands. And the Sparks are going to win.
Thank you, everyone.
And they are WNBA champions as Jordyn and Savannah are champions yet again, back to back. As they celebrate with their teammates. In the front of their home crowd as they are the WNBA World Champions.